Have you ever heard of a depository? I'm not talking about a deposit in the bank. I'm talking about real wealth, a depository. Imagine a huge room, a big vault full of precious metal. We're talking gold, we're talking silver, we're talking platinum. That's a depository. My name is Brian M. Bean. I'm the founder of the Extra Digit Movement. And one of my mentors taught me a long time ago, one of the best ways to get wealthy is to put your money into something and let inflation push it. What if I told you you can now leverage a depository? Collectively, you can get a pro rata share. That's a fancy word for a percentage of all the precious metal in a depository because you are part owner. You ever heard of the 5Ds? Yes, the 5Ds. Now, it's not the most positive topic in the world, but it's very, very important as it relates to your wealth. My name is Brian M. Bean. I'm the founder of an organization called the Extra Digit Movement. And the 5Ds are death, divorce, disease, disability, and disaster. Now, before you hang up, these are the things that rob you of your wealth. And although they are not preventable, the impact that they have on your family is very preventable. We want to show you guys 5 simple steps. Shift, increase, multiply, protect, and leverage everything. We're going to show you how to stop letting the 5Ds keep your family financial objectives. Your current lifestyle is paid for by your labor or your business, but your future lifestyle has to be paid for with your investments. In fact, if you're not investing, you're not even on a road to wealth. My name is Brian M. Bean. I'm the founder of an organization called the Extra Digit Movement. And we team founder of the Extra Digit Movement, and I got 90 seconds to give you 5 simple steps to enhance your lifestyle and legacy. The S in simple stands for shift. Shift your money back to you. Get it away from the governments, number 1. Get it away from the banks, number 2. Why are they taking a third of your check when you did all the work? The I stands for increase. Here I was, a Morehouse graduate, struggling paycheck to paycheck. I now make more in a month than I was making all year with the Morehouse degree. We pay you as much as $15,000 per day, $500 a day, $3,000 a day, $50 a day, and everywhere in between. Get you a cash infusion. The M in simple stands for multiply. You got to multiply your money. At some point, money has to work for you instead of you working for it. We're going to show you how to leverage land and leverage precious metal and build assets every single month and get a rate of return. The P stands for protect. People always talk about the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and what they did. You don't have to be rich to get a trust, but you got to get a trust to get rich. People miss that. Protect your assets so they'll outlive you forever. The LE stands for leverage everything. Leverage this 90-second video. Leverage the next 7 to 10 days where we're going to give you a business for free with a VIP code. Then we're going to surround you. Pretty exciting. Now let you guys know when that's ready. Number 2, we got 3 events back to back to back. Monday night, tonight, 8:25. Jason Thomas, Charles Ivory on the regular Extra Digit Zoom. Unclog those pipelines and get it going. Tomorrow night,
Or what about my friend, Marcella Gardner? Look, retirement age is not the years for you to stop and slow down. In retirement years, she was able to purchase a new home as a retired corrections officer. And then my friend Monty here, a Morehouse graduate. There's the students I was talking about, executive security specialist who's turned security and went all around the globe to Spain and had a great time, but also nestled home with his wife and live in this beautiful home that they've always dreamed to have. See, what they all have in common, like I've mentioned over and over, is that they started a home-based business. That was the decision that they made. Hey,
so my name. What's up, guys? We got to catch up. We got to catch up. That's my fault. I didn't give you the challenge of the week. Remember, in the general session, you'll always have 3 pins at the top. 1 is the challenge of the week. 2 is the basic training that every new person should take. And 3 will be the video of the week for our watch party from Wednesday to Wednesday. So this is the challenge of the week. I want you to. My name is Brian Bean. I'm the founder of the Extra Digit Movement. We're a group of people from college students to entrepreneurs to employees to military, just a wide range of people who got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm going to break this down because a lot of people don't realize this, but each of those has a pro and a con. Students get their education, but they may be buried in debt. Employees have a great job, but then they retire and have to go back. You know, we just got kind of tired of finding out that after 40 years, we were doing something wrong. So a lot of us decided to start a home-based business, and I'm going to show you guys why. First of all, we surround you with experts that are going to help you in every area of your finances. Tamika got help with her credit. She went from a 650 to an 819, right? Gail decided to take her extra money and go visit all 7 continents. She's been to every continent, including Antarctica. You guys believe that? On a cruise ship, but she went to Antarctica, got off, touched it, and said, I did all 7 continents. What do we all do? It's real simple. We're going to help you keep your money in your pocket. We're going to help you make some more money, and we're going to help your money grow. I want y'all to remember this. It's not as hard as people think. We're going to help your lifestyle improve. We're going to give you some luxury if you choose, you know, your cars, your homes. We got all the toys. We got the new land. We got new houses. And enjoy life.
And you know, we have like a whole lot of tools out there. So pick whichever one, they'll pick whichever one.
Now, I'm telling you guys, man, I got a friend of mine I want to introduce you guys to real quick. It's taking full advantage of the membership. And then I'll show you guys how we get paid. I love this gentleman. I've spent some time with him, and he's very, very humble. He's hilarious, number 1. He's humble, and he loves to be trained, number 2. Number 3, he's taking advantage of everything the membership has to offer. And I want you guys to hear from somebody that was in your shoes just a few months ago. Give it up for Mr. Jeffrey Thompson. Jeff, what's up, man?
Y'all give him some love. What's going on, Mike?
Jeff, how you feel?
Pretty good, pretty good. How are things going?
I'm good, Jeff. Now, Jeff, a lot of people tonight are in the shoes you were in just a few weeks ago. They want to know what this membership is about. What kind of things have you learned? Why are you so excited? Jeff, first of all, where are you from and what do you do for a living? So they'll know that you're not from millions of dollars and you're not born with a spoon in your mouth, silver spoon.
I am originally from Georgia, but I'm currently living in Ohio, and I work at Central State University as an admissions recruitment specialist.
Okay, cool. So you help our children get into college and help them jumpstart their careers. When you saw this, put yourself in the mind of a new person like you were a few months ago. Why should they take advantage of this? Why are you so excited about it?
I'll tell you why. It's real simple. Everyone that's probably on this call that works a 9 to 5 got a document or got access to a document this in the last week. And it was your W-2 or your tax forms for the previous work year. Look at the number of how much tax was taken out for the federal government. And one of the main things that I may be predecessing what Brian is going to discuss after I get off the call, but he's going to probably talk about the simple method. And the S in simple stands for shift. And if you
want to do, we have the sizzle call, we have the promo video, which that sizzle call is actually going to lead them to the promo video. There might be a lifestyle and legacy conversation happening on your team somewhere, or we know there's always a weekly overview on Wednesdays. And there are other tools as well, but anything that, the situation is the boss. So we can lead them to an expert. And our job isn't to be the expert, it's to connect them to the expert. So at this point, the prospect is really starting to see the value, but they really need to hear it from somebody else. So that's what that is all about. Now that we've made the text connection, the expects 2 choices. So now we're promoting 2 more.
"27 years at Delta, just let go after being a flight attendant and a flight attendant instructor for 27 years. Now they're making her take early retirement and start all over. It happens all the time. I don't know if y'all saw the other day, one of the big companies just laid off 4,000 people. It happens all the time. The military is great. I salute everybody for protecting us with the veil that they provide, but we know it can be very dangerous and a lot of time from your family. And a lot of times your business can own you
1.8.
instead of you owning a business. We do three things, just so y'all know. One, we're going to help you keep more money in your pocket. Whoever invited you, they said, okay, at least you'll like one of these. Two, we're going to help you make some more money. And three, we're going to help your money make money. So no matter where you are in life, one of these things you need to key in on if you want to keep the ball rolling with your legacy at the same time. The investment is simple. $100 one time. That is waived through midnight tonight. Just so you guys know, today's the 10th. So we've been doing this special all month for all February. We're actually waiving the $100. So everybody can just relax, take it easy. That's gone. What the membership does on the right is we now surround you with a staff.
Now, I want you to ask yourself, no matter where you fit in this picture, if you're a student, if you're an employee, if you're a business owner or a military person, is what you're currently doing right now going to get you there? Because that's very important, because a lot of times guests jump on presentations like these and they sit back and fold their arm and say, prove it to me. But we're not here to prove it to you. What we're actually here to do is share some information with you and open your eyes to the reality that what's going on a lot of times in the world, and what a lot of you are already doing is not working, and we're giving you an alternate path. We're giving you the escape route so that you can put yourself in a position to do something different, because all these things have pros and cons. Whether you're a student, whether you're an employee, whether you're a business owner or a military person, there's the highs, there's the lows, there's the goods, there's the bads. We just want to give you something to keep that even keel, so no matter if it's good or bad, you still are in a position to where you can get what you want out of life and enjoy life. So what do?
Business to make money. And there's nothing worse than bringing people in and there's no way for you to get your money. So you're going to get an email from corporate, actually going to get the email from eWallet himself, which showing you the instructions and the step-by-step what to do to activate your eWallet. And then we want you to print out. This is very, very important. This is the blueprint. We actually want you to print out this 4 steps to 4 figures document,
2
right?
miles,
and I'm gonna stop sharing
42.
and then all right, I'm gonna reshare, and I want to show you the school community.
Greetings, my fellow lifestyle and legacy coaches. My name is Brian Bean, proud founder of the Extra Digit Movement. And I want to be the first to welcome you to EDM. Let's get you off to a fast start. Our goal is simple. Short term, hit 3-star executive. Now, why is that important? Well, a lot of things happen once you hit 3-star. Number one, you earning a minimum of 4 figures per month residually. What would you do with an extra 4 figures in residual income coming in while you sleep? Number two, this is where your legacy bonuses kick in at 3-star executive. What does that mean? It means you get paid every single day per person who joins your organization. And number three, those bonuses can now be converted to precious metal. So there's a 4-figure residual coming in, there's a daily bonus kicking in, and then there's precious metal being earned just because you hit the 3-star executive position. Now, let me give you a couple of quick steps to make that a reality. Number one, your sponsor, your upline 3-star, or your regional is going to give you 2 dates. We call this a triple double. You want to sponsor 3 coaches by hosting 2 events. So get that calendar out and put your first 2 events on it so you can sponsor 3 people. This makes your business self-funded. Number 2, visit edmuniversity.com and join our community. You want to click documents and print off the quick start guide. We call it 4 steps to 4 figures. This will help you pack out those 2 events to help you sponsor 3 people. The quick start guide, 4 steps to 4 figures, is responsible for myself and all the other $1 million residual ring club earners. So print it out as soon as possible. And number 3, you want to get as many prospects as you can and peak them and pass them to us. We do all the heavy lifting as your upline, as your sponsor, and more experienced people on the team. You get prospects, you pick them, and pass them to us. So in summary, what are you doing? You're picking 2 dates to launch your business. You're printing off your quick start guide under documents in the university, and then you're going to get prospects and pick them and pass them to us. Everything you need is under the EDM University Classroom. Remember, we have 5 simple steps. The S in simple stands for shift. Keep more money in your pocket. Follow those modules and learn how to get your money back into your household. The I stands for increase. What does that mean? Master the compensation plan and follow those courses to learn how to build your business. You need a cash infusion, it's under the I folder. The M stands for multiply. Multiply your money. Something has to work, just not you. The P stands for protect. Everything you need to know about the trust fund and protecting your assets is in the P folder. Last but not least, LE stands for leverage everything. Leverage the tools, leverage social media, leverage our relationships, leverage our success stories. We teach you the power of leveraging everything in the LE folder. So there you have it. Follow those basic steps. Join edmuniversity.com, become part of our community, and get this e-wallet commission card full of money as soon as possible.
So you can find this document.
That I need to succeed and also for my kids and my kids' kids is here. If I want to have land, it's here. And not only is it here, we don't have land at a retail rate. We have it at a wholesale rate. What does that mean? Essentially thinking about buying it in bulk, but not having to pay the retail cost. For those of you who have Costco cards, something like that, but we're doing that with land. We're talking big numbers when we talk about this. Precious metals. Everybody knows it's nothing new that the dollar is decreasing. So what does that mean? We need assets outside of that. Yeah, everybody's talking about crypto, but let's just say, hypothetically speaking, the internet was just wiped out. What do you have in your hands that you can have as valuable as a currency? One thing that I've learned, gold, silver is never going out. And you can start to invest with almost little to nothing compared to what you would do outside of this business. My favorite thing about this business is that it has everything that you need, but if you were to get all of these products separately, I can assure you you're not getting this for $149 a month. And that part is optional, but Bean's going to get into that because essentially they do the things that we hate to do, and you're still going to be able to get out and live your life. And so as I wrap up, I want to shout out Mr. Clovell from Military to Multiple Assets. This guy is collecting gold bars like it's Pokemon cards. And I'm just like, whoa, hold on. I'm trying to keep up. He's a 2-star executive director in our business and a 5-figure silver collection owner. And I'm truly inspired. And these are just some of the people that you will have contact with, to learn from, to build with.
Upload it with your pay stubs, your credit, because this is the part that you control. Now, once you put your stuff in there, that's when the experts start doing the work for you. Now let's document it. Start taking the screenshots of what your credit score was before. Start taking, what your tax W-2 looked like, or your pay stub looked like before the expert started working on.
But that's a different story for another day. Okay. So you guys, let's have this conversation tonight. So most of the time, you guys, or most of the people on here probably went to college, maybe got a good job, maybe became an entrepreneur, or even joined the military. Okay. But some of these things are thankful. You got to be thankful. Just don't be satisfied. So they have blessings and they have a curse. They got pros and they got cons. So let's just say you went to college. Okay. You got that good education, but you forgot when you finish college doing 4, 6, 8, 10 years, you end up being in student loan debt. Now you got that good job like they told you to go out and get, right? Now that good job gave you a salary of $60,000 a year. But think about that salary, you guys, with the average person and what's going on today. Is that really even enough? Because having that good job now with that good education, that retirement age, you guys, is at 67 years old with $600,000 set to the side. I could ask you, you know.
Right. So some of our partners has actually took some of these things, the money that they put back into their pockets, and used them to start investing in other things like private banking, purchase land, purchase precious metals, and then start their trust fund, just like the Rockefellers did. That's why 100% of them are still wealthy to this day. So like one of my good friends, Colwell Oliphant. Colwell Oliphant has a five-figure silver collection that stays in our depository. Now he can lend it out to these large corporations, and then he gets guaranteed residual income off the silver he purchased. Let's not forget, he bought land in the path of growth. Remember that? And then took that money and is buying more land with the money he just made. So now he can increase his asset. He's holding the deed in his hands, right? So for those who need more cash flow investment, right? Like we said, the membership is $149 per month, where you all.
Glad to have you here. Welcome, Derek Ray, my brother from Augusta, Georgia. Hey, Yvonne, glad to have you here. What's up, y'all? It's Monday, man. It's the beginning of the week. Y'all know we have some amazing information to talk about. A lot of great things going on across the country with this.
Hey, listen. And when she say listen, she's serious about that, because she's about to spit some fire, right? She's about to spit some fire out. And I'm going to tell you.
Epitome of what this organization stands for. So greetings, everyone. As Charles stated, my name is Sonia Howard, and we are the Extra Digit Movement, engaging in a lifestyle and legacy conversation at the dinner table. So allow me to share with you who we are. Believe it or not, we are just like you, whether you are a student, an employee, a business owner, or in the military, retired, or a veteran like myself. So one thing I realized as a student is that after graduation, there is one thing we all dislike: student loans. Student loans on an average is around $38,000 a year. Y'all, this is someone's yearly salary. Are you or someone you know struggling with debt? Student loans alone are piling up, reaching anywhere from $250,000 to $500,000. Now listen, as an employee, the average yearly salary is below $60,000. To retire at 67, you will need about $600,000 set aside. So yes, go ahead and clutch those pearls. As a business owner, it typically takes between 2 and 3 years to see a profit. And keep in mind, between 20 and 70% of businesses fail within 10 years. Now, y'all, the military is a great way to travel, yes, I must say, and explore the world, but it has changed because the tenure used to be 20 years. Now you retire at 65 years old and with a TSP, and TSP is Thrift Savings Plan. As a veteran myself, we make huge sacrifices. We are away from the family and exposed to danger. But y'all, the good news is, as Charles would say, listen. 2 point. Enhance your luxury and build your legacy. Our goal is to ensure you keep more of your hard-earned money.
Can I get some more legal tax write-off? See, the thing of what you just introduced is this home-based business. We like to say leverage everything. You're leveraging now the money that you're spending money on. You're leveraging the expenses of what you're spending money on anyway. Is it safe to say most people have a cell phone? Right. So without
table, a roof over our head, clothes on our back, right? But we also have our future lifestyle. And our future lifestyle is what we have to do to maintain our lifestyle when the time comes when we can't go to work anymore, or we can't run that business anymore, or we can't be in the military anymore. So on the very first slide, there was a statement that said, at age 67, when you retire, you have to be able to have $600,000 set aside to be able to retire and maintain the lifestyle that you have right now. What a lot of people don't take into consideration is that current lifestyle and that future lifestyle, you have to do those at the same time. But the problem is that most of us do not have the money to do both of those at the same time, let alone just focusing on our current lifestyle. When he talked about keeping more of your money as a part of the lifestyle,
When you work your business like that every day, that's how you hit 3-star and above. And that's when your codes kick in and start going through the roof. And that's what we're going to talk about. My point to you guys is, don't let a coupon ending or how well you did during the VIP code month, don't let that determine how the rest of your year go. Put it in your notes. People with 149 have 249. It's your urgency and your pipeline, or
And if it's one thing that I'm grateful that my parents were able to show me at such an early age, it's that we need to start changing the conversations at the dinner table. So, who are we? Most of us fall in one of 4 main categories, whether this is students, employees, business owners, and military. And if it's one thing that I've noticed as I'm starting to matriculate as a young lady, is that while there's so many paths to making money, there seem to be limitations to making wealth. But at the time, it was truly due to my ignorance. And so when I think about what's taught in grade school, the way we're being conditioned and programmed, they're like, you know what? Be a student, get a job. And so me going into college, I'm like, this seems like it's right to do. When I was picking my major, I honestly picked the one that had the most money. I said, I'll figure it out. So I went into college as an 18-year-old girl and said, you know what? I want to be a computer science student. I failed my first test because I did not know what I was doing. And not only did I start off my matriculation failing, I was picking up debt along the way. And so the average college student graduates with 5 to 6 figures in debt, and that is across the world. Then we have some people who's like, yeah, that's exactly why I didn't go to school. I wanted to be an employee. However, average salaries are anywhere between 60 to 70K. And then when we talk about what taxes are taking out, you're going to need at least $500,000, $600,000 set aside to truly enjoy your retirement, which is going to be about 66 decades into your life. That's honestly insane. And then we have our business owners. Most businesses typically fail within the first 2 to 3 years and or do not truly start seeing profit or an ROI, a return on their investment. And this last group, as a former ROTC candidate, I have a ton of respect for the military. And while it does have an immense amount of benefits, I will say that there's a huge sacrifice being away from your family, possibly being exposed to danger. And so the conversation for tonight is going to show you the power and the impact of having a home-based business.
Everybody can win. Everybody put that in your notes. It's win-win. When you listen to what we share today, the principle is win-win or no deal. If I can't show you a way that we can win together, there's no reason we should be in conversation about money together. Does that make sense? All right.
Yep.
So as we tap in.
Evening. So I am going to load this screen. Style and increase your legacy. And so you may be wondering now, how are we going to do that on tonight? Well, I am so glad they asked Don. I see we have some smart people with us on tonight because we are going to change the conversation at the dinner table. So I don't know about you, but we're going to take a quick even or to see a profit as a new business owner. And unfortunately, 20 to 70% of businesses fail within the first 10 years. Then we have our military personnel. And thank you to all of our military for your service. On average, military service members retire in about 20 years. But the military service members, they make huge sacrifices. Number one, their lives, their safety. They're away from their families, constantly exposed to danger. But I didn't come here tonight to talk about the impact of a home-based business. Yes, a home-based